It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Ron Guidry gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Stepping in, Omar Vizquel. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, the shortstop, Omar.
Here's the
Vizquel.
First pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Batting second, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Coming to the plate now, Roberto Alomar, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Set to deal on 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Alomar is retired, 2 down now. Set to get his day started, Paul Molitor. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ball 1. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
To the plate now, Joe Carter, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Molitor at second with 2 down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
A 1-2 pitch. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set. The 2-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Digging in, John Olerud. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Blue Jays leave a pair. Blue Jays nothing, Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. Tanner Roark gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Robinson Cano is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. At the plate, Lou Gehrig. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Carter comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He's set. The 3-0 offering.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
3-1. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Hernandez. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Yanks leave 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the DH, Lourdes Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. The 2-2.
Full count.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 15.
Here's Randall Richard. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. 3-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
.30 pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Set to get his day started, Teoscar Hernandez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him. First and second here with nobody out. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Danny Jansen is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Line towards center field. Mantle is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Number 13,
Next to bat for Toronto, Omar Vizquel flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Fouled away. Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Tino Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone. And that'll bring up Glaber Torres. His career line against Roark up until this point. Pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied out toward right. And here's Richard to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the third with no score. Standing in, Roberto Alomar. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Roberto Alomar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is on his horse, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. And the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Carter, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to Gehrig takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jorge Posada.
The catcher, Jorge Posada.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1-0 the count. No one out with a runner at second. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Robinson Cano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Now batting, number 29.
Now batting, Gio Urshela. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Alomar is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. First delivery to him on the way. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Line drive to left. Carter is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 New York. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, John Olerud.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now here it comes. Up top, it's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Randall Richard waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Richard.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First pitch of the at-bat.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 1-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now here it comes.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-1 on its way. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted into center field. Giving chase is Hernandez. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Comes set and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Standing in now, Torres. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Jorge Posada. Ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Two and 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
2-1. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up to second for 1 to Gehrig, and the double play ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
To the plate now, Robinson Cano, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So now to the plate, Lou Gehrig. This pitch is popped up. Jansen shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Striding in, Mickey Mantle. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in, Roberto Alomar will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out. Hey! Count to 2-1.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-1. He was swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike three.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box, Paul Molitor. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 2-1 home.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Joe Carter. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1-1 the count to Joe Carter. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Line toward right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the veteran DH, Tino Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. And it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Inside, ball one.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count,
This is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Squared that one up just a little late. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hard hit at third. Molitor picks it up. One away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Torres. On, he pops it up. Vizquel moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Ready once again, John Olerud. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike one. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel. Swing and a line drive. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Richard.
Randall Richard at the plate now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Richard, a native Texan who was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Jays get one back on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 2 and the Blue Jays 1. A.J. Cole gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 36, A.J. Cole.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada.
The catcher, Jorge Posada.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Vizquel picks it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, inside, ball 2.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hammers it to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Ready now, Danny Jansen.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Just missing here, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2 balls and a strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. Has a look, now the pitch. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Chapman is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Stepping in for the Jays, Roberto Alomar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
To the plate now, Paul Molitor. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Two and 1 to count. Fouled away. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Slow little roller to third. He's got it. Throw on to Gehrig takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-1. Ken Giles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
Next for New York, Gio Urshela. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Number 29.
He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Giles. Originally from the state of New Mexico, he was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Richard has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
Digging in once again, Lou Gehrig. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Hernandez. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Striding into the box, Mickey Mantle. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Giles sets 1-1 on its way. Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 42, Mariano Rivera.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Joe Carter.
Number 29, Joe Carter.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
So now to the plate, John Olerud. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Derek Fisher will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 23, Derek.
So striding in, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Richard.
At the plate, Randall Richard. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And it's fouled away. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The New York Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ron Guidry takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Tanner Roark pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Mariano Rivera hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.